basically got a deal or some sort of partnership that we did not see before. And this is a pretty awesome video, I find. Ripple's RLUSD hits BlackRock. And again, we've been talking about how BlackRock is building on Ripple's chain. Now, we did see something else. We did see a lot of this, like BlackRock, coming into the markets and building, even if it takes years to rebuild.
I have a linear regression line with an RSI, creating a 24/7 stable coin off.
So now integrating BlackRock and VanEck tokenized money market funds, allowing direct redemption into on-chain liquidity, right? A new smart contract on securitized platform enables investors to swap shares for Ripple LUSD, creating a 24/7 off-ramp for tokenized treasuries. Again, tokenized treasuries, which were the big factor of 2025, we are now getting one step closer at building that. So that is the good news that crypto has.
Ramp for tokenized treasuries. RLUSD is positioned as a settlement layer for real-world assets and is backed one-to-one with liquid reserves under the New York DFS Trust Charter. And through the new smart contract scrutinize, platform investors BlackRock's PUIDL and VanEck's V.
So yeah, BlackRock has been building on Ripple's blockchain, and I think they were building like an Ondo project, or were paying Ondo project from what I remember. So that's already a big step forward.
Funds can now swap their shares of RLUSD on demand, creating what Ripple calls 24/7 stablecoin off-ramp for tokenized treasuries. This move positions RLUSD as a settlement layer for real-world assets while broadening its institutional footprint. Jack McDonald, Ripple's SVP of stablecoin, said in a prepared statement, tie-up is a natural step as we continue to bridge traditional finance and crypto, framing RLUSD as a regulatory compliant and enterprise grade, which is just huge. This is amazing. So who's to say we're not going to be seeing a BlackRock XRP ETF? We could see also an explosive upside.
I mean, XRP ETF is something we've been asking for about a year now. So there's where really XRP wins, in my opinion. We've been asking this for a long time, and we might perhaps finally get it as people wanted, like an XRP ETF. This is the big part of it, but XRP ETFs take a lot of regulation, a lot of time. The only two are Bitcoin and Ethereum right now.
17 cycle where it just went parabolic. And then, of course, we had Gary Gensler just rip that down. Very frustrating. Moving on, we have Bitcoin whales offloading 147,000 Bitcoin in 1 month. I'm not even worried about that because I know where it's going. And that's because they're just rebalancing their portfolios. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so the most important factor here is CFTC launched tokenized stablecoins. Again, regulation is moving forward. These institutions are getting ready. These Bitcoin treasuries, they might be the thing of 2029. Now, it's going to take a long time for regulation.
Bitcoin to move up smartly again toward the end of this year. Bitcoin will start to gain again toward the end of the year after facing upward pressure from growing corporate and institutional interest. He told CNBC's Closing Bell on Tuesday, corporate adoption of Bitcoin, along with consistent acquisition of Bitcoin by large exchange-traded fund ETFs, funds on behalf of institutional investors, is taking up the natural supply, which is interesting. And Saylor added that the companies that are capitalizing on Bitcoin are buying even more than the natural supply being created by the miners. Supply and demand, guys. This is what's coming right now. Let's move over to X. And thank you to those 9,060 people. I appreciate every single one of you. Again, Bitcoin chart says it all, 200,000 incoming. I just showed you we're definitely aiming towards that. And again, 2025. Thank you, Carl Moon, for this one. BlackRock and VanEck, that is huge news right now. The US M2 money supply hits a new all-time high of $22.2 trillion, which is amazing.
I mean, this is an delayed signal of a boosted economy. Like the economy will blow up, or at least like some parts will go up. Again, it will take some time. It might take like a day or two, but it is a nice factor to add in. You know, like this keeps growing up. And again, it's going to be delayed, and this could be showing up in November and potentially December, maybe even January. Nobody knows for sure, but usually historically this was delayed and then the markets went up.
Bitcoin is definitely going to be following suit. That's just my opinion. Fear and greed index is sitting at 43. Let's move down here as well. AUDD is Australia's digital dollar, which is interesting right here. The stable coin on Hedera, fully backed one-to-one, built on Hedera and selected for use the Reserve Bank of Australia project, which is fascinating.
So yeah, a lot of these chains are building for the future promise of basically being the most used in this digital tokenization that we are seeing in 2026, 2027. That's why BlackRock and that's why XRP are now building into the future.
This has been going for a very long time, I should say as well. HSBC.
So XRP disappearing from exchanges, XRP demand shock starts